It's 4th of July weekend. Time to go to the beach, time to cook out, time to light fireworks. Wait a minute. I'm forgetting something, and it's called safety. Hi, this is the Libra Man. Today I'm going to give you some tips about how to do all three of those things safely during this 4th of July weekend. So let's get started. In terms of fireworks, I know that's a big part of the 4th of July, but make sure you don't throw fireworks towards anybody, any animals, any vehicles, any things of that nature, because you could easily start a fire by doing so. Also, you want to keep a bottle of water by for precautions in case something all of a sudden catches on fire while you're in the midst of lighting your fireworks. Make sure you have something available. Make sure whoever is lighting the fireworks has some sort of eye protection on. Very important. Fireworks tend to backfire. They can do that very easily. Anybody that's responsible for lighting the fireworks, make sure they have eye protection on. Goggles or something like that. Light only fireworks one at a time, and never try to relight a dud or a firework that doesn't go off, because that wick is going to probably be a lot shorter, and you trying to light it, you're not going to have the same amount of time that you would have had when it was regular size. And always store your fireworks in a cold, dry place if you get them before the 4th of July. All right, let's talk about some picnic cookout safety. Always, of course, wash your hands before preparing food. I say this because I know that it seems like something that's an automatic, but trust me, there are people that would just start cooking the food without washing their hands. And that's how bacteria and all those kind of other infections spread. Don't leave food out in the hot sun for a long period of time. Make sure you got the refrigerated things that's supposed to be refrigerated on ice or something like that. Anything with mayonnaise in it or anything that's just supposed to be cold in terms of eating. Do not have that sitting out in the heat. If you're going to cook out, never grill indoors. Make sure you grill outdoors. If you have a patio, make sure the grill is not real close to the house. It's got to have some distance out from between the wall of the house. And make sure there's not no overhanging branches or anything like that while you're grilling or while you're lighting up, starting up your grill or whatever, because that could easily catch fire. Do not add charcoal starter fluid to coals that have already been ignited. That's a very dangerous thing to do, because it'll just make it just come up in flame. Make sure you're using long-handled tools when you're working from your grill. Don't use any real short tools that's gonna make you right up on the grill when you're flipping things or taking things off, things like that. And besides the person that's cooking, try to make sure that everyone else stays away from the grill. This includes your pets, any children. Please don't let them run around by the grill. Now let's get to the beach. If you're going to a beach and you're going to a beach that swims, make sure that you are at a beach that has lifeguards. Don't rely and depend on a person that you might be with to jump into the water and save you in the event of you're drowning or something like that, because it doesn't always work out that way. It's best to have a professional lifeguard at the beaches that you plan on swimming at. If you go in a group, always designate a water watcher, a person that is not necessarily going to be swimming and going to be out on the beach, but can kind of watch and kind of keep a monitor and a close eye on the people that they are with that are swimming. Always dive safely. Protect your neck. Don't just dive in all open. Make sure that you're diving in, if you're going to dive in that way, appropriately. And make sure you're walking carefully into the water and only go out as far as the lines say that you can go. Do not go further than that. You got to make sure and keep an eye out for aquatic life out there. Got to keep an eye out for any kind of fish or any kind of sharks or any kind of thing that could be in the water. And this year, sharks are coming closer to the shore. They've already said that on the news. If you have the unfortunate pleasure of getting caught in a rip current or tide, I know it sounds almost impossible, but please stay calm. Parallel to the shore until you are out of the current. Then turn and swim to shore. If you can't swim to the shore, float and tread water until you are out of the rip current. Draw attention to yourself that you're in a situation by calling for help. We want everyone to enjoy the holidays, and we want everyone to be safe as possible. And that's why I decided to just do some tips that I looked up so that I can share them with people that may be going away. Going away on the highway, make sure that you're being careful and safe also. Make sure you're not trying to go too fast. Make sure you're not cutting in front of people. Make sure you try to go with the flow of the traffic. Make sure you have flares, an extra tire in your car, jumper cables, water and snacks in the unfortunate event that something happens to the car, and just try to be as prepared as you possibly can. There's a lot of people on the highways this weekend. There's going to be a lot of planes in the air this weekend. There's going to be a large amount of travel this weekend. So we just want to be prepared and safe throughout these 4th of July weekend and thereafter. If you like anything I said in this video, hit the like button, subscribe. If you want to see any other videos that are in my niche that you want me to do, please just leave it in the comments below. I answer all comments. I think that's important to let your audience know that you care enough about them to respond to their comments and not just go over them with minimum of concern and say, well, I'm just going to do what I want to do. This channel is for you guys. This channel's not for me. So I have to make sure I'm doing what I need to do to satisfy you guys. Lieber man out.